Hi everyone. Today we'll be discussing the Leetcode problem of the day. Find most frequent vowel and consonant. So the problem is pretty easy. It states that you are given a string S which contains lowercase English letters. In that, you have to find the max frequency of the vowel, and also you have to find the max frequency of the consonants, and just have to return the sum of both of them. So let's go over the first example. In this, the frequency of S is 4. The frequency of U is 1. The frequency of C is 2. And the frequency of E is also 2. So in the consonants, the maximum frequency is 4. And in the vowels, the maximum frequency is 2. So we have to return 4 plus 2 equal to 6. So let's go to the second example. We have the string, the following string. The frequency of A is 3. The frequency of E is 2. The frequency of I is also 2. And that's it. So in the string, we only have vowels. So the maximum among all these vowels is 3. And we don't have consonants, so the maximum frequency of consonants will be 0. So the total will be 3 plus 0, 3. Alright, so let's go over the approach. What we have to do is, since the string contains only lowercase English letters from A to Z, so we will have a frequency table which will have the frequency of all the characters. So the first index will store the frequency of A, second B, and up to Z. So the frequency array will have a size of 26. So first, when we have the input string, we will iterate on each of the characters and increment the frequency in this frequency array. Once we do that, once we get the frequency of all the characters, we'll again iterate on this entire array, and we'll have two variables, one to track the maximum frequency of vowels and one to track the maximum frequency of consonants. And once we find the vowel, we will update in that variable, in the vowel variable, and otherwise we will update it in the consonant variable. Now let's go over the code. So I'm just taking two variables to store the vowel frequency and for the consonant frequency. Cons 0. Also frequency array to store frequency of characters from A to Z. Now iterate on the string. So here we do s.char at I minus a. So when we do s.char at I minus a, it will subtract the ASCII values. So suppose if my character is a, so it will do a minus a, and a will be stored in index 0 of this frequency array. So similarly, b will be stored in index 1, and so on. Z will be stored into index 25. Yeah, so now once we got the frequency array, all we have to do is iterate on the frequency array and compute the vowel max and also the consonant max. Less than 26. So the vowels are A, E, I, O, U. So the positions will be I equal to 0, or I equal to 4, or I equal to 8. I equal to 14, I equal to 20. If it's one of these, then it's a vowel, so we will update in the vowel variable. And if it's not a vowel, then in the else case, it's a consonant. So we will update in the consonant variable. and at the end just return vowel plus consonant. Okay, I just have to indent. So for this code, the time complexity will be order of n, since we are just iterating on the string, and the space complexity will be order of 26, because we are creating a frequency array of size 26. So this is same as constant space order of 1. Yeah, I've also added the code in Python if anyone wants to view it. Yeah, hope it helps.